Hey there, 6th grade. In this video, we're going to look at how to find the area of circles. Just like the area of polygons, the area of a circle is the amount of space inside the circle, which we measure in square units. The formula for the area of a circle, just like the circumference of a circle, involves that Greek letter pi, which you remember we approximate to be either 3.14 or 22/7. And the area formula looks like the following. Pi times the square of the radius, or area equals pi r squared. Notice that there's only one formula for the area of a circle. In the circumference formula, you could use either radius or diameter. But to find the area of a circle, you must know the radius of the circle. So we're going to practice using this formula now in examples 1 and 2. We're finding the area of each circle to the nearest tenth. So number 1, we're given the radius. The radius is 9 inches. So now I'm going to take my formula, area equals pi r squared, and substitute 9 for r and 3.14 for pi. So this is 3.14 times 9 squared. Remember your order of operations. We always do exponents before we multiply. So 9 squared is 81. So this becomes 3.14 times 81. So now I'm going to multiply 3.14 times 81. I'm going to go ahead and use my calculator for that, and that gives me 254.34. And then because the directions said round to the nearest tenth, I'm going to make this 254.3 square inches. Okay, number 2, this time they gave me the diameter, which is 5 yards. But in order to use the area formula for a circle, I need the radius. So I can divide this number 5 by 2, and I get 2.5 or 2.5. So now I'll use my area formula, A equals pi r squared. Again, pi I'm going to let be 3.14. And then my radius is 2.5. which I'm squaring. So now I'll do my order of operations. 2.5 squared is 2.5 times 2.5, and that gives me 6.25. So I have 6.25 times 3.14, and when I multiply those together, I get 19.625. If I round that to the nearest tenth, this becomes 19.6, so this is 19.6 square yards. Okay, let's look at example 3 now. It says, park employees are fitting a top over a circular drain in the park. If the radius of the drain is 14 inches, what is the area of the top that will cover the drain? And we're supposed to use 22/7 for pi. So since there's not a picture drawn, that's the first thing I'm going to do is draw a diagram of this circular top that's going over the drain. And we've been given the radius of this drain. It says the radius of the drain is 14 inches. And we're asked to find the area. So I'm going to use my formula, area equals pi r squared. This time for pi, it wants us to use 22/7, so I'm going to substitute that in, as well as my 14 in for r. Okay, so now I'm going to square 14, which is 14 times itself. That's going to give me 196. So this is 196 that I'm taking times 22/7. going to go ahead and put 186 over 1. And so I'm taking 22 times 196 divided by 7 times 1. 7 will go into 196, so you can do some canceling here. 7 will actually go into 196 28 times. So if I cancel those, now this is 22 times 28 all over 1, or just 22 times 28. And 22 times 28 is 616. So that means that the area that will cover the drain is 616 square inches. Okay, one more problem, number 4. A golf course is irrigated with sprinklers that spray in a circle. If a sprinkler waters a circular area with a diameter of 50 feet, how many square feet does the sprinkler cover? And you're supposed to round your answer to the nearest whole number for this one. So again, let's draw a diagram since they didn't give us one here. We're given the diameter of this circle. The diameter is 50 feet, so I'll go ahead and I'll draw that. And we're supposed to find how many square feet the sprinkler covers, so that means it wants to know the area. So we'll use our formula, area equals pi r squared. Now since they gave me the diameter, I need to find the radius by dividing by 2, so the radius here is 25. So I'm going to put 3.14 in for pi, and then 25 in for r. 25 squared is 625. So this is 3.14 times 625. I'm going to go ahead and use my calculator to do that. That gives me 1,962.5, which I'm supposed to round to the nearest whole number. Make sure you're reading directions carefully. So that becomes 1,963 square feet. If you had any questions over this video, make sure you have those written down for the next time. Until then, have a nice day. You're all wonderful people.